Happy Monday. Today, the theme or the theme of the week has been for me words like matrix, mother God, and then this morning, Erzulie Freda. And then after Erzulie Freda came, then all my grandmothers and my mother's mothers came to me and wanted to speak through me, if you will. So I went and got equipment to inspire me and gather me as I make this video. So I have my grandmother's necklace, I have yttrium, which is really connected, selenite for whatever reason. I think the egg and the selenite, something about it makes me feel deep into that feminine energy and also ancestral feminine energy. I have pearls along my fingers, a string of freshwater pearls. And it also connects to what happened to me when I first connected to Erzulie Freda. When it first happened, it was a dream, and I happened to be a part of this like witchy group on Facebook, and I posted the dream, and it's not something I would usually do, but immediately a woman, she connected with me and she was like, look, that's Erzulie Freda connecting with you. And for me, I knew nothing about Erzulie Freda. It wasn't a goddess I was familiar with. But then as she started to describe her to me, and then I was reflecting back to the dream, I was like, oh my gosh. And then as I started to do the research, and then I really felt strong in understanding what it was. And I feel I have to share this because what's interesting about Erzulie Freda to me wasn't so much about what she's supposed to do or me lighting candles to petition anything. Even though I did all of that just because I thought that's what I was supposed to do, it became deeper for me. It had nothing to do with the worshiping of the deity, of the Loa at all. It had everything to do with understanding the creative process that creates a deity like herself. And if you know anything about Erzulie Freda, you also know she has a sister, Erzulie Dantor, and they're pronounced different ways, so I'm just going to stick with this pronunciation for the video's sake. And what's interesting about the combination is that they both had different experiences. One might have been more pampered, one had a harder life, and if you know anything about the Black experience in the Americas, in the Caribbean, and throughout the diaspora, we know that there's always that light skin versus dark skin situation. And it shows itself in the Erzulie Dantor and Erzulie Freda saga, if you will. And when we understand that Haitian voodoo and what came up to New Orleans, that evolved. Yes, it came from West Africa, European traditions, but it evolved through colonialism and slavery and connecting with other cultures, which is why you have a deity like Maman Brigid or Brigid in voodoo, which can be connected to Maman Brigid in Ireland, if I'm correct, or the Celtic goddess. So there's all these connections because everyone was mixing and meshing together. And the story of what happens in that process started to come out in our creative process. And our creative process, to me, has a lot to do with why all these Loa and deities even exist. And so when I realized that, when it hit me, and it hit me strongly with that connection, that Erzulie Freda connection, I started meditating on her because I realized that she did not come into my life for me to be lighting candles saying, love and all that kind of stuff. That's not what this was about for me, and I had to kind of dig deep and understand that. She came into my awareness because I had to understand the process of creating and evolving the story and evolving our stories and how we create these symbols to connect to our lives and worlds and help us get through life. That's what deities are about. So when I started to do the meditation, I also started writing. And that's what I have a blog post about. So maybe I'll link it and find it. It's a blog post that I probably did a few years ago. But what I ended up doing in that meditation, I started evolving her story and evolving her within me, finding where I wanted to be in the storyline, finding out where I wanted to grow in the storyline. And the meditation was so profound. It was like I was transported to a different world, and I dug deep and embodied that energy. And in embodying that energy, other goddesses came about, which I feel is why I connected to all of these goddesses in my own life as far as my foremothers. And the post that came from it, I mean, I cried. It was so deep. The post that came from it helped me evolve and see things differently. After that, I remember meeting different women and connecting to them differently, seeing them differently in a way that I never did, all based off of this dream and then a post and then a meditations really, and experimentation, and then a writing that shifted and changed things, meaning a creative process that shifted and changed things for me and the way I see the world. To me, I share this story with you because that to me is what these deities are about and why we connect. It's not, yes, you can work with them for the mundane things, and that's perfectly fine, and I respect that process because I know why we create them. It's to help deal with this physical stuff. But we also have to understand we are the creators of them. And we have the right, and if it's in you and you're creative enough to do it, we have the right to evolve their stories. And through that evolution of their stories, we evolve ourselves. So that's what I'm sharing with you. So this video was not for, I had to step it up. I've been playing around with everyone for the last few videos and with religion and stuff like that. Mostly for kicks. It entertains me. I have to be real. But I need to be real with you and understand what I'm really here for, and that is to promote that creativity, build your confidence, and help you see things for real. What is this all about? What's the spiritual realm about? What is our role in it? And I say we are the creators. We are the creators of all of it. And we have to understand that it's our responsibility, if we take it, and I take it, to evolve our stories and to evolve our standing and our place and our understanding in our non-physical lives. All right? Happy Monday. Hallelujah, hallelujah, magic for real, right? And magic. Oh, and if you like this video, like, subscribe, share, tell a friend, and really help me grow this, because I feel like a lot of people need to see this. I get messages all the time. They say, more people should be seeing your videos. All right, well, help me do it, okay, you guys? Bye.